Well, hello. I'm just gonna do a quick update, what I'm up to, kind of doing a bunch of things at once. Um, I'll call this video the art of experimentation because I want to do more tutorials for you. I was looking on doing, just like everything's not going wrong, but it's just, I don't know, like the videos just aren't working out lately. I don't know if that happens to a lot of YouTubers, that happens, but that just seems to be happening to me lately. Um, I'll go over some of the things I'm doing. Still working on the Selena costume, waiting for some more fabric to come in because I underestimated how much fabric it was gonna take because she in this purple jumpsuit this girl Selena wears, she has these bell bottoms that start from her knee and go all the way down to her feet, and I chose to do a full one cut, like a circle skirt for the bell bottoms. And I'm so stupid, I should have realized that it's gonna take just so much fabric, so I had to order more. And then there was an issue with that. I only ordered like a yard, but shit got lost, so the lady was nice enough to hook it up with more fabric because of the inconvenience, because I'm like, I gotta finish this costume, lady. um but anyways, I'm also doing my costume, which I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna be a baseball player from A League of Their Own. um Interesting issue this morning when we woke up. Me and my husband punished my son because he wasn't doing good. So he wasn't being good. So we put his hamster here in my studio in his cage, because my son couldn't have his hamster. So I guess my little one came in here last night and moved the cage because it opened up a hole in the cage. And when I came in here this morning to get some clothes out of the dryer, the hamster was running all over my studio. And I was like, oh my God, like what the hell? Because he is so quick. He's like a little dwarf hamster, so it's not like a big hamster that I could just like grab like a little rabbit or something. Like, he's super tiny. It's like a little furry bullet. So I was just like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna get this hamster. My son's at school. As you know, if you've seen my videos, my studio is just a fucking mess. So I'm like, and I think there's like rat poison around here somewhere from when we had an exterminator. So I'm like, oh my God, this hamster's gonna eat the fucking poison if it's still in here or get caught in a trap. Like, I was just freaking out. So we couldn't catch him in the morning. So I was just like, I'll see if this hamster is homesick or something, and I'll just put his cage on the floor, open it, and hope for the best. Well, sure enough, I came in here earlier to do some more laundry, and my plan worked because he was up in his little bungalow or whatever in his cage, and all I had to do was close the cage. Super simple. Dude just wanted some food. Um, it's the easiest thing I've had to do all day. It's wonderful. I thought I'd have to, I don't know what I was gonna have to do, like just wait for days until I could catch this thing because they're so hard to catch. They're so tiny. Anyways, I also tried experimenting with, because my friend hired me to make a costume from the Foot. If you know, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, how the Foot Clan is like the ninjas in black that are with Master Shredder or whatever. So I was trying to experiment with some plastic bottles and my heat gun to try and do, because I'll make the mask, but they also have like this, not glass, but like a plastic covering for the eyes. And I was trying to see how I could manipulate that. That's not happening. Um, Perhaps I'll have to use some other material or just practice further or something, because it wasn't working. Um, I do have a Selena tutorial still saved in my camera, but I don't know, like I just kept working on it, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll still post it. It's just like the steps are skipped, and it's just kind of like I go from one part to another. See, like I don't know what's up with me lately. Like, oh my God. Okay, so this is my friend's Foot Clan costume. It's just in pieces. I have to get some more fabric just to cover his back because it's like a really, really tall, really big guy. So again, I underestimated that just by a little. I thought the fabric would be wider, but anyway, so he chose a crushed pan velvet, and then these are gonna go on his shoulders, because I don't know if you noticed, but They have that for the Foot Clan. Kind of can't really tell what that is right now. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just showing you what I got. Then I'm working on my costume. I don't normally do skimpy, slutty costumes unless that's just exactly what the costume looks like. Kind of like the year I was the Sally Jupiter. That was kind of sexy. But of course the costume called for it. So I'm working on a League of Their Own. A little tips on how I did this. I self-drafted this from my measurements. I bought the fabric at Hobby Lobby just because it was closest to me. I chose this pink, but I'm not sure, you know, in some pictures it looks like a super light salmon. Some it looks kind of beigey with like a pinkish tone. It was just a hard color to come by. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just get this pink. People will get the reference. This right here is not an actual patch. It's that printable, it's not the iron-on, it's printable fabric. It's called fusible fabric cotton sheets. And you don't print them out mirrored because it's not an iron-on transfer. So what I did is I was looking online for the patch, and then this looks really good. I was really proud that I figured this out. Someone on Google had photographed their actual, someone had an actual patch made and they photographed it. So what I did was I saved the picture, and then on the printing wizard, I had measured out the space and I figured I would need about 4 by 6 or 6 by 4, somewhere in that ballpark. So I did this, I printed it, I believe it was 13 by 15 centimeters, because you know the printing wizard has all those different sizes of paper. Like you could print index card size, A4, what else? 4 by 6, 5 by 8, stuff like that. So I chose like 13 by 15 centimeters, I believe, and it came out perfect. So I printed it out, I cut around it, and then I just ironed it. And it looks kind of like a real patch just because of the way, like I said, that person photographed their actual patch. And then I found this one also online, and same thing, printed it out. I do need to go back to the store because I was kind of short on cash, so I was buying this in increments. And I'm so glad I ended up doing it this way. I had totally forgotten I had like one more sheet of the fusible fabric, because I honestly was contemplating on buying the actual set. It's a trio of patches because there's one that goes on the cap, but I haven't gotten that yet. And it was going to be like 40 bucks, 50 bucks with shipping. So I'm so glad I thought of this because I really saved a lot of money. Now, for the Salinas. This fabric was about $15.99 on Etsy. I can't believe I found it because I think this is so perfect. It's a stretch, like dancewear type fabric in this burgundy, super glittery. I made the jacket again. It's all hand drafted from the customer's measurements. We had a fitting kind of figured out where this stuff was going to go, so that way there's no malfunctions. And see how I'm just waiting on the fabric for the last part because I need to put the bell bottoms. And of course this one took me a while because I did this during the time before I went into my nose surgery, and then I started working on it slightly a little bit afterwards. And then like there was just a point at some time during my recovery where I was fine, and then I started doing stuff, and then I started having nosebleeds all the time. I guess that's part of recovery. I don't know. So I just stopped sewing because I'm like, look, I ain't having a nosebleed on someone's clothes. That's fucking disgusting. So I stopped. But I mean, I love this. This came out so great. Let me take this off. Come off. Okay. So yeah, that's that. And then if you also didn't notice, that's that. So very, very cute. Very awesome. So yeah, that's just basically what I'm up to this week. Trying to figure out, I'm still waiting on my husband to get me. In fact, he had went to IKEA. Remember I was talking about I really want to do the terrarium thing as my next tutorial. He had went, and that IKEA in Tempe or Scottsdale or wherever it is in Arizona, they didn't have the one that I bought, which I had bought in the IKEA in Denver. Sorry, I have to like push my nose this way. Don't mind me, I'm just fucking with my face. But yeah, so that's about it. Sorry again. I'm just being so stubborn. I really want to just have that specific bell jar from IKEA because it just looks so awesome. Like, I don't want to have to settle for just like an open container from Joann's or something in the glass section. So I'm really just waiting on that. And that's about it. What are you going to be for Halloween? Let me know in the comments below. Sorry for the lack of updates. You know, shit's going along. I'm going to check out my Selena footage and see if I have anything else in from what I recorded making it, if it could even be a tutorial or much of a showcase of how I made it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much for watching. Happy Halloween. Let me know again what you're going to be for Halloween. And that's awesome because that's one of my favorite times of the year. So, bye.